Are you a school or college student who's thinking about a career in neurosurgery, or just someone who wants to know more about this field? It doesn't matter. Let's talk about what makes neurosurgery so difficult. So neurosurgery is a very vast subject. Neurosurgeons have to have an in-depth knowledge of neuroanatomy, the radiological correlation of that anatomy, and also surgical neuroanatomy. Neurosurgery itself has many subspecialties like cerebrovascular, neuro-oncology, pediatric, spine, functional neurosurgery, and peripheral neurosurgery. We also have to have an in-depth knowledge of neurological examination, neurophysiology, neuropathology of an array of diseases, neurology, neurocritical care, neuropsychology. And on top of that, we have to have a broad understanding of multiple related fields in medicine. There are actually more instances where I've had to refer my Harrison's textbook compared to the times I've had to refer a surgery book. And all this studying happens between seeing patients, scrubbing for surgeries, and also in the little bit of free time that we get. Learning in neurosurgery also never stops. Even after 6 years of residency and a few years of fellowship, you still have to keep up with the new surgical techniques and the technologies that are developed. Whatever engineering advancements occur, our community never fails to find a neurosurgical application for it. Neurosurgery undoubtedly has the longest work hours in any medical field. We work from early morning to late at night. We do multiple surgeries throughout the day. We take care of patients in the OPD, the ward, the ICU, and also callovers between the surgeries. And if there are emergency calls, we take those between all of this. In case there are emergency surgeries, those surgeries are also added to our OT list. Sleep is obviously affected because of our work habits, but when we do sleep, it's a well-deserved one. We take care of a lot of complex diseases, polytrauma patients, complex vascular malformations, aneurysms, strokes, and aggressive brain tumors. A lot of these patients need prompt attention, urgent treatment, and multidisciplinary care. Learning all the nuances in managing these patients takes a lot of experience and knowledge. In addition to having a high intelligence quotient, a high emotional quotient is also necessary. Most of the patients have life-threatening diseases, and the surgeon needs to spend a lot of time with the patient and the relatives to make complex decisions regarding care. In spite of all the efforts of doctors, patients do pass away. Or worse, they end up a vegetable. Losing a patient takes a heavy toll on us, and you need a strong stomach for that. So neurosurgeries aren't always long, but they do require considerable fortitude. Not only do we do the forearm burning work of spinal instrumentation and laminectomies, but also do the fine microscopic work of removing brain and spinal cord tumors, aneurysm clippings, and microvascular anastomoses, and so on. We are expected to have excellent dexterity, especially under the microscope while working in depths and in tight spaces. Being able to stand for long hours, sometimes in weird positions that aren't good for your back, require tremendous stamina, and our specialty's residency training has been likened to that of training an athlete. Being able to do all this also means that the residents have to have the patience and the willingness to put in the hard work, keep practicing, and keep pushing themselves to become better every day. Residency is the time when trainees meet their physical and intellectual limit and are pushed beyond. All that said, with the advancements in microsurgical techniques and all the technologies that are used in neurosurgery, and with proper patient selection, our beautiful specialty has been giving amazing results for the past few years. The happiness and joy when your patients become better after you have taken care of them is unmatchable, and this makes the grueling training and life of a neurosurgeon completely worth it.